Here we have our eye diagram, so starting with the cornea, it's represented by the green kind of in the back of everything. This is the outermost lens, and it helps the eye focus. It's most of the eye's focus. And then we have the pupil, which is shown right here by the black dot. This controls the amount of light that's let into the eye, and it's surrounded by the iris, which is usually the colorful part of an eye, and it contracts and expands with its muscles to change the size of the pupil, and it lets more or less light into the eye. Then we have the lens, which is represented by this yellow right here. And the lens fine-tunes focusing of the light, and it lets it into the eye and onto the retina. And the retina is like right here, this purple outline, and this is made of nervous tissue, and it covers the whole like back of the eye, as you can see. And it senses light, and it creates electrical impulses to be sent through to the optic nerve. And then we got the fovea right here, represented by the orange dot right there. This allows for like sharp focus, so we can like read and drive, anything that requires really like attention to detail. Then we got the optic nerve back here, and this carries visual information from the retina to the brain, so it's kind of like the pathway from the eye to the brain. And then we got the blind spot right in front of the optic nerve, and it's kind of like where the optic nerve and blood vessels leave the eye. There's no rods or cones here because of that, and so that's why there's like no image detection right there, so it's a blind spot. Right here we've got the like rods and cones, so these are actually kind of like in the retina area around here, all around the eye, but it's very small. So here's in more detail. So the rods are represented by the little blue things at the top. These convert visual stimuli into chemicals and electrical stimuli for the central nervous system. And then the cones, which is represented by that green one right there, that's responsible for color vision, and it's because they respond to different wavelengths, and so that like shows that it like gives you different colors, because the length of the wavelength is what gives vision like a different color. And it works best in bright light, where rods kind of work best in dim light. Then we've got the bipolar cells right in the middle there, and these are one of the main retinal interneurons, and they provide main pathways from photoreceptors to the ganglion cells, which are right here at the bottom. These convey information from other retinal neurons to the rest of the brain. Next, we got the opponent process theory, and this is theory that opposes retinal processes and like enables color vision. And so this means that it's kind of like each color is like a switch when you see one. So when you see it like green, then it can turn on to green color receptors, or like blue and yellow. And then if you see red, it can shut off the other ones. Or if you see purple, it will turn on blue and red, but it will turn off the yellow.